It's ComicCon 2016. DC just released a trio of trailers, and we'll tell you how they fucked up.
So first of all, the biggest trailer that launched today was almost undoubtedly Justice League. Teaser trailer. There's a lot of, honestly for a teaser trailer, they were throwing a lot of stuff out there, so I don't know if I feel it was teasing anything, other than not necessarily telling us what the main storyline, which is not particularly strange for trailers. They showed everybody in the cast, so
almost everyone.
Well,
almost everyone.
I think
almost everybody. But let's go through who's on the roster.
In full disclosure, I am a Walt Disney Company stockholder and a proud Make Mine Marvel, so I may have a skewed view of what's happening here. But
well,
yeah, it does.
For me, I feel that the list of characters that they brought into this, they made a mistake. The biggest mistake they did was bringing these characters without any conversation about who the fuck they are.
Well,
But
let's outline who's in the Justice League. Obviously, a lot of people know, but you have Batman, who for the most part put together the Justice League.
Right.
You have Wonder Woman,
Right.
Who's a magical.
She's a god.
She's
God.
demigod.
She's a god.
Demigod.
DC. You have Cyborg, who is half man, half machine, and
Half pouty.
allergic to microwaves.
He's
you
the
have
emo character.
Superman, who is an all-powerful,
He's a
not
god.
even demigod, just
He's a
straight-up
god.
god, who is basically
He's a god.
invulnerable to everything and cheap. And then finally, you have Seaman.
Nope.
Wait, no,
Aquaman.
who is rising from the briny deep. Apparently, he's very thirsty, which we'll get into in a bit. And generally speaking, likes fish.
They also, unwittingly, I'm very, very strange about this. They're missing one of the iconic ones, Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, yes.
Yeah.
Nowhere to be seen.
But considering how badly the Green Lantern movie did,
Thank you,
not
Ryan
particularly
Reynolds.
surprising. Not particularly surprising. That was a pile of garbage, and they said, "You know what? Let's pack it in." He's done.
I think after watching Batman vs Superman, I have a new take on the whole Hal Jordan and Green Lantern fiasco, which was DC wanted to clearly communicate to us that they have no fucking clue what they're doing.
I think
so,
that is very
and I
true.
think that's really kind of played out. We saw what happened with Man of Steel, and
Oh, man.
Superman is
I like
a murderer.
Man of Steel.
Cold-blooded.
Superman is a cold-blooded killer.
Well,
and
to
then,
be fair,
and
he killed a hell of a lot To be fair, he killed a lot fewer people than Batman did in Batman.
I was about to say, and then we go to Batman versus
Batman
Superman.
versus Superman. He's machine gunning random thugs,
Right.
and I'm like, is this Batman's thing now? He's just
Yes, but he was shooting for the autistic kid sitting on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Too soon? Too soon.
Hey,
I just,
let the chip fly.
I just don't understand. So
overall, the what did you guys think of the trailer?
so
I first believe that the trailer does justice to what they're trying to portray. They're trying to
Would you say
portray
it's a League of Justice?
or Super Best Friends. Actually, almost played into that with the Flash. I mean, seriously, I'm looking for friends. What?
you know,
But I
it's,
think-
it's sad to be alone. You saw the second favorite chair. The first favorite chair, obviously, is in front of the computer. But I mean, that's a nice jerk-off chair. I don't know. Don't look at me like you guys don't know what a jerk-off chair is.
So
I'm not
I
the only
think
one.
I think one of the key scenes in the trailer is the scene where Batman introduces himself to the Flash for the first time, throws a batarang at him, and in slow motion we see the Flash look at it, do something, and then catch it. They have a conversation. He tells Batman, Batman pitches him, "Hey, join the Justice League." He says yes. Blah blah blah. I think there's one thing for me that's pretty funny. If anybody's watching the Flash TV show on the WB, is it WB?
Right, WB. Yeah.
CW.
Whatever.
Re-
I think the thing that's
Flareoverse.
funny is the dude that's got the Flash role on the TV show did not get the role on the movie, and I think that's something that's kind of sucky for any of the actors that are in any of the Warner Brothers kind of DC shows, because they just got told, "You're never getting a movie out of this. We will recast you, and this is not Marvel."
I think, though, to be fair, Marvel hasn't done a very good job of crossing the barrier back. And I think
Agent Carter, and
I'm sorry.
Agent of Shield,
Yeah.
all
Wait,
characters that
hold
show
on,
up in the
hold on.
films.
Wait.
Same actors.
Wait. What I'm saying is, You're talking about guest stars and one-offs. What I'm talking about is The Flash is a regular series that happens every year.
Yes.
They have
I see what you're
26
saying.
weeks of shows that they need to go through.
I would argue they could make it work.
I think they
They
probably
just
could,
chose not
but
to, and I think
at the
it
same
hurts
time,
their emotion or their immersion, which is part of the
This
problem
is
I
right,
have with,
yeah. That's
with
the same
DC
thing I have with
cinematic
DC.
universe.
But I think the one of the issue is the DC cinematic universe doesn't work on TV. You can't go show Batman
CW
shooting people
proved
up.
that.
No, they haven't. But you can't go show Batman shooting up a bunch of people on TV. That Batman doesn't fly. Which is why we see what we
Well,
got
let's
on
be
the
fair.
CW.
You probably shouldn't show Batman shooting up a bunch of people in the first place,
Right.
But
But
okay,
that's why I'm saying about the DC grouping of these both Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, as well as the Justice League. They're trying to show a cohesiveness that it does not exist. They're trying to force you to think it's cohesive, but when you look at them, you're like, this is not. There's no pulling from each one
the
of
thing
them.
that sucks for them is they have this thing that they're trying to do that Marvel already did, and they did it better, which is you got a bunch of misfits. They all have powers. They don't necessarily get along, but they find a way to make it work as a team.
So
they can't really do that in this situation because it's already been done by Marvel, and they can't do it the same way. They can't say, hey, we're a bunch of misfits that have powers and don't quite get along, but we're on the same team.
I disagree, and I'm rolling into the Suicide Squad new trailer for Suicide Squad. It's basically 3 minutes of shit we've already seen, recut with new songs.
On the upside, because
They should
the DC universe has, and Snyder has decided that DC universe has got to be dark, dark, dark. I really didn't see most of the trailer because I had to turn my brightness up and just didn't get there. I didn't actually see a lot of footage. I was excited about that. I heard stuff was happening. There was blurry going on, but
I think what I was going to bring up is the concept that I do think introducing new characters in a group effort can work, and I think Suicide Squad will probably work out very well.
I think it'll work out better than Justice League.
It's 100 times better.
It's the one thing that everyone's excited to see.
This is why I say you look at Suicide Squad. Why I'm saying there's no continuity behind it. You just look at Suicide Squad, a group of we've never seen these characters ever before, and then you have Justice League, which we all know. Which one am I gonna go see? I'm gonna go watch Suicide Squad more because I'm like, these actually I can see some play with this.
But part of the issue is
with Justice League, you're like, you don't tell me anything about Wonder Woman, but we're gonna see Wonder Woman after this. And what? And we're gonna see Cyborg after this. It just does not make sense.
The problem is, and I think this is probably a bigger problem. I believe that Zack Snyder and Warner Brothers can tell a really good story with the Suicide Squad group of characters. I think they're dark, they're evil. We already know Joker is just fucking off the rails. So I believe they can do that with those characters. Yep. What I don't believe is that they understand who I think Superman is, who I think Batman is, who I think Wonder Woman is, although I will say Wonder Woman was the one that was the best.
He was on point.
So I don't believe that in Justice League I'm going to see these characters that we know and love. We're going to see these characters be honest and true to who we know they are from the comics.
Real reason why is also is that for Justice League, if we're going to do a small comparison, just a very small comparison to what Marvel has done, is Marvel has, before they even brought up Avengers, before they brought X-Men, before they brought, and even Guardians of the Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy is a little side note, but there was an intro to each one of these characters. You got to see what this person's about. You got to get their full flesh of the thing. When they all came together, you knew Hulk was moody and had his issues. You knew Thor was haughty. You knew all these things beforehand. In this,
I think the problem is, and this is the big issue with the Marvel Universe, with the Avengers specifically. We were introduced. We had 2 films with Iron Man. No, we had 3 films with Iron Man, actually.
Captain America.
Had Captain America and Thor before they came out. Hulk, not so much. But I think the reality is, when you look at the Avengers films, they're all about one character. you can easily pinpoint the character in each film. Even the team up films, they're about, the Age of Ultron was obviously about Hawkeye. We had the original Avengers was obviously about Iron Man. Like, they are clearly about one character. So when they're introducing all these other characters, it's other people joining in this character's adventure. Whereas with the Superman versus Batman, I don't know who the main character was there.
It was all
honestly, Superman could not have been in that film. And it would have been a better film.
I just want to point out one thing real quick, and let's talk just a second about Aquaman. And to be honest with you, I got so much stuff to say about Jason Momoa and Aquaman and Khal Drogo that we'll probably make a separate video for this. There is a fantastic scene in the Justice League trailer that just came out that I think absolutely everyone should rewind and watch a couple of times, where he is standing on a rock. It's pouring rain, driving rain. There is a ocean wave crashing behind him, just covering in water, and he's got a fucking water bottle drinking it. And I think we just found out his weakness. He is susceptible to dehydration. I think a lot of people thought there was something else going on. Maybe it was, the plastic rings from the Coke cans. I think we found his weakness.
I think you're complaining.
A hair dryer will take out Aquaman. I'm calling it now. If you look at Batman's, records that he keeps on everybody how to take him out, that's it. He's dehydrated, and that's it.
I think you're complaining two different scenes. I think there's a scene where he's walking around, and it does actually look like he has a whiskey bottle.
I will make sure we put the link. We will put the link in the description. Go find it. It will be time coded to the part where there's this and this and this going on, and then you guys can make your own decision.
But that said, I will say, as far as Wonder Woman goes, it is interesting to see what they do with Wonder Woman. The Wonder Woman trailer also came out. It is a period piece from looks like World War II is what we're looking at.
I feel like I saw it. It's action. I really, really, really liked Wonder Woman in Batman vs. Superman.
Right.
I thought actually she was way cooler than Batman or Superman was in that movie.
I agree. I think in this film, I feel that they should have, again, why I feel that the discontinuity behind DC, this should have been done before Batman.
Well, obviously,
they chickened out.
Wait,
That was what was going on.
More crazier, they should have done it before Justice League.
Yeah.
Obviously, it feels like they're pushing her off, but she should be focal because she is a very powerful character. She's a very acumen about her abilities and relaying other people to her. And really, I feel that this movie should have been their linchpin. This should have been the thing that they stand on. It's not. They're pushing it off as, I feel like it's not.
I don't think they're trying to stand on this film.
They should make Wonder Woman the Iron Man.
So, but I think
Captain America.
I think they
should.
I think they are.
Them.
I think though, Marvel and Disney have an approach to their films where the characters are supporting the teams. And that's what you see with every film. Right. The characters are all going out, with the Thor Ragnarok. We already know he's going to go and discover what's going on with Thanos. That whole film exists just to support the team up that's coming later.
See, I feel that they failed that in DC.
But in DC, their intent isn't that. Their intent is the team up is just an excursion with all these characters you like, as opposed to these are characters that are a team together, and this is what they're doing.
But that to me, that is a dumb way to build a cohesive master story around all these plots. Because the thing that's beautiful about the way that Marvel has gone about this is they literally can pull anybody out of any comic book, make a movie for them, and throw a little bit of tidbits about the master plot that's going on, and it connects, and everything makes sense.
They literally are. It's called
Doctor Strange. Right? Literally
I would have never guessed they would have made one of Doctor Strange story.
Never.
Doctor Strange is so whacked out and out there. I mean, I'm expecting what is it, Black Lightning? What was that dude with the black dude in the Lycra that was from
Black Bolt?
What?
From the...
No. Not Black Panther.
What does he do?
He's forget it.
Yeah.
He's obviously not that important. And that's part of my point. He's not important, and they probably could make a decent movie out of him. They got Ant-Man to get a decent movie, which is absolutely shocking.
Okay, so wait, to be
Shocking.
fair, and Hank Pym and Ant-Man, and also, you know,
Wasp.
they are critical characters to the Avengers, and this is what I go back
West
to.
Coast Avengers.
First
But-
of all,
but this is where I
the
go
thing
back
that
to,
bugs
which
me is
we're dealing
Ant-Man
with
has
now.
never done the thing that if I was Ant-Man or at least have this suit, that would be my go-to attack to start the fight. That would probably put it at an end immediately.
What?
Rectal attacks immediately. Immediately up his ass.
That's until you
and
hit
then hit the button. Fight's over. And if the fight's not over, you're fighting the wrong guy.
Oh man. So that's our thoughts on the ComicCon 2016 DC comic trailers. I don't know where we go from there. Tell us what you guys thought about the trailers. Leave a comment. Remember to like and subscribe. You sick bastard.